Hey, day 24, living from the heart. One thing that has gotten really clear to me, being at the summit, being around the youth, as they are tapping into their hearts. You know, one thing that's really clear is it takes a heck of a lot of courage to come from the heart, to live our life from the space of our heart. Sometimes it's not an easy task, it's a challenge. But I'm willing to take that challenge because I don't know anything else that's more important than that for me, than living my life from the space of my heart. And you know, it takes courage because we're when we step out into the world, you know, we face fears, we face criticism, we face judgment, humiliation. Coming from the heart ain't that popular sometimes. It's easier to come from fear. So it takes some courage to be the one to love, to declare that love heals, to declare that love is the answer. You know, and it's not about being like some, you know, a hippie or it's about being strong. It's about being brave enough to stand in the power of love, you know, and to prove to yourself, like, this is for real. Go out on the skinny branches and be a stand for love. Maybe sometimes in the face of no agreement, maybe in the face of people laughing at you, maybe in the face of people screaming at you. Being brave. I know, you know, it's not always easy. Sometimes the people closest to us don't get it, you know, and that could be really frustrating, but it's okay. It's not our job to have them understand. Everybody's on their path. My job is to stay in my heart and go deeper in. You know, without an agenda, like I'm going to change the people around me, I'm going to prove my point. My point is right. That kills us. That kills off love, and it creates separation. I'm learning by being at the summit that it really requires not only being brave, but a sense of curiosity, a sense of like being an explorer and being willing to be curious about all of it. You know, being curious about people who don't get where I'm coming from. Being curious about the things that I just don't fucking understand. And being brave enough to stand in my truth. Stand in my truth without being righteous about it, and stand in my truth and face the fear that comes up, you know? Guys, there are two trains rolling right now in the world, and it's very obvious. You know, you got the fear wagon, and the fear wagon is easy to jump on. It's just real easy. It's like the easy road. Yep. And a lot of us, you know, people close to us, our families maybe, are already on the fear wagon, and you know, we don't want to be left behind, or we don't want to separate from them. And then there's the love train, you know, and it's not some like woo-woo hippie moment. It's for real. You know, the love train is living from your heart, and we have a choice right now. And I know it takes a lot of courage. So I invite you today to be courageous. To be courageous enough to love even when you don't feel like loving. To be courageous enough to be the person that comes first and apologizes and takes responsibility. Even though you may not think what the other person did was right. But your heart and your freedom is more important than that. So be free today. Be bold, be brave, be you. Thank you for joining in. I love you. Namaste.